What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News Rapid, meaning this is going to be a quick video, and I just want to discuss the intentions of certain channels. You know, the LDBC, you know, they're pro-black channels, you know, they support their black fighters, and it just hit me on what the intentions of these channels are. These channels are to make someone that isn't a big success a success, which the funny thing about it, it's actually working to a certain degree. But I do feel they go overboard with the desire emotionally on what they wish Deontay Wilder was. They wish he was more than what he was, but he's not. You know, he's doing something that he should have been doing his whole career, that he's doing pretty much at the ass end of his career. Because I don't think Deontay Wilder in 10 years of fighting is going to be around too much longer. You know what I mean? Maybe a couple more years and that's it. You know, and he's trying to salvage what he can do in these next couple years. But he has a lot to do. He has a lot to cover. And it's not really Deontay himself. Deontay does enough by himself to piss a lot of people off. But he gets these help from these channels, and these channels want to push a certain narrative. Like, oh, Anthony Joshua is not the B-side anymore. Deontay is the most dominant force now. And, you know, and it's like, that's cool if you think that. But you have certain things as evidence in tangible situations. Like, hey, where is his numbers? Has he done 500,000 pay-per-view buys? Not saying he won't, but has he done that thus far? Has he done 1 million? See, Floyd Mayweather was the one that put all the A-side to the forefront, that educated everyone on what the A-side meant, okay? The A-side means you're the person that's more marketable. You're the person that people come to see. People will back you. You have a backing, a following. You have people that invest in you. You know, you have other entities. Your name is a brand at this point. You are the marquee guy that people come to see. Not necessarily the guy you fight necessarily but you, right? An individual. That's the A side. That's what Floyd, and people hated Floyd for it. And I was one of them, because I was like, I just want to see the Pacquiao fight. I don't care about all the business. But he was right. The A side, if you look at the numbers, you have to compare the numbers to see what that person is worth. If that person is not worth that, you can't give this person a certain amount of money. Now, where it trickles down to fans, they tried to make narratives and stories of, hey, this fighter is bigger than what he is, because their desire to want this fighter bigger than what he really is. If he was really that big, there was no really need to talk about how big he is, right? Like Tywin Lannister said, hey, if a guy has to say I'm a king, then he's no king, period. So that's what I really wanted to chop up with you guys real quick about the A side versus the B side. Anthony Joshua's selling out arenas. He's done that. He's done that in a short amount of time. They hate that, you know? But the whole thing is not about hate. It's about seeing what's real and what's not, okay? And Deontay, as of yet, hasn't done that. But one day, maybe he will. This is not a hate video. A lot of people say, oh, you're hating on Deontay. No, I'm not. But I'm being realistic about Deontay. His momentum is rising, but it's not to the point of where his fans wants it to be. But that's that on that. I was just touching bases and really explaining the A side versus the B side, and really who is still in control. It's good that Deontay Wilder is raising his profile. That means it makes the fight bigger if he ever wants to fight AJ. You know what I mean? He has something else to bring to the table. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's me counterpunching that. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace. Fight night!